Beautiful face. Do you realize? Hello, guys. I'm doing a reading. I did one before that was called How Does He or She Feel About Me? And I'm doing another one because I've been led to. I'm also a little nosy, so let's get into it, shall we? So, pile number 1, number 2, and number 3. Let me say before I get started that these energies can go either way. Now, if I say something and it resonates more that it's about you, then it's about you. If I say something and it resonates more that it's about them, then it's about them. If nothing resonates at all, this reading is not for you and it's okay. Don't force it because it's not going to fit. Don't try and put a square peg in a round hole. All right. So, the question is, what do they feel for me? What do they... Why don't we do this? What do they feel for me? What are their intentions toward me? And where is this relationship heading in the next 3 to 6 months? Let's do that. That sounds good. It's like it'll be an example of the love rings that I give. So, yeah. I will also say that I do sell crystals on eBay. I am doing readings, love readings, general readings, one question readings. You know, I'm there now. I am caught up on all the ones that I've got. I appreciate everyone who bought a reading, and I also appreciate everyone who donated and subscribed and commented and shared my videos and tipped. I'm also selling crystals on eBay, and I do, that's it, I think. My email is in the description box below. So, enough of that. Pile number 1, number 2, number 3, love readings. How do you feel about them? How does he feel about you? Where is the, okay. You, them, intentions, where the relationship is heading. So, 1, 2, 3. If you need more time, please pause the video and meditate on the cards to get the most accurate reading for yourself, okay? And if you guys hear things in the background, my children are upstairs doing children things. So if you hear them, they're back there. So this is malachite. I forget what it's for, but it's definitely interesting looking. Right? Look at that. Striped green and dark green. So there's 2 of those. Why don't we get started here? How do you feel about the person that you're asking about? How do you feel about the person that you're asking about? I feel like I'm going to shuffle that again. How do you feel about the person that you're asking about? Just 1 card, please. How the seeker feels about the person that they're asking about. All right, that one is stuck to my hand. How does the person you're asking about feel about you? Oh, all right, nice. What are your love interests' intentions towards you? This deck is froggy as hell. You, them, their intentions, and where the relationship is going in the next 3 to 6 months. Where is this relationship heading in the next 3 to 6 months? Oh, the wheel. That one came out face up, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you about it. It's got Archangel Michael on it. A time of positive change, a situation suddenly moves forward, and fortune is on your side. So I feel like this is actually heading a good direction. This is the card that I pulled, so I'm going to go ahead and take that one, just put it there. All right, so how do you feel about the person you're asking about? Oh, this already feels like a really good love reading so far. Because, yeah, just with the 4 of fire and the Wheel of Fortune, it definitely feels like this might be a twin flame, soulmate, karmic or otherwise divinely guided situation, because this is the 1111 card. It's got two wands on one side, two wands on the other side. It's 1111. And that is a highly synchronistic kind of uh, number that pops up a lot when your soulmate is coming into your life, or when things are just falling into place for you in a way that is good for you, that might satisfy you. So I'm seeing a face here for the first time. I don't know if you'll be able to see that on my camera, but it's like two eyes, a nose, the bottom of a face. It's very strange. Um, it could be a baby involved. Contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. So I feel like maybe somebody out there is pregnant, or they might find out in the near future that they're pregnant. But the person that you're asking about will probably be very happy about that. But yeah, you love them. You think they're the take home to mom kind of type. How do they feel about you? Now this one flipped out. Ace of Water. They feel like you're an opportunity to be happy. It flipped out reverse, but I didn't feel like it was right reverse. I don't generally read reverses unless they flip out like that, but I didn't feel like it was right. So, falling in love, or the resurgence of a relationship, spiritual growth, and an enhanced intuition, a new home. So you've got a new home, right? You feel like they are home. They have a new home on their card here. I feel like you guys might be home for each other. This is the Ace of Cups. It's all about like offering someone your love, offering somebody your cup of love, like just generally good positive emotions. Definitely good positive emotions with the Four of Fire there. I definitely feel like this is a good. Yeah, they love you. Their intentions. Oh, look at that. That is so perfect. King of Water. Now, the King of Water is trustworthy, compassionate, respected, cultured. Open your heart and mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice. Clear charity work. This person loves you, and you love them. Why are you asking me? You already know. Well, maybe you don't know. Maybe you're not sure. Confirmation for you. This person loves you. I feel like you love them, and I wanted to say they love you as much as you love them. I just feel like definitely loves you. Could be a water sign. Um, for some reason, I wanted to say Aquarius, Gemini, Taurus, but water signs are Cancer. For some reason, I want to say Gemini again. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Where is the relationship headed in the next 3 to 6 months? Two major arcana cards. I feel like it's escalating. Um, you got Justice, Fear and Just Decisions, Archangel Raguel. Fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right. Stand up for your beliefs. And Archangel Michael, a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. The Wheel of Fortune. Now, I feel like you guys are probably heading into a more balanced situation. Something here is not necessarily balanced. I I am definitely still feeling Gemini with these two towers here in the background. But anyway, this would generally be Libra, but I'm feeling Gemini because it looks to me like the Gemini symbol. So I feel like there's something here that's not necessarily balanced, which might be partially why you're asking about this person, because something is not balanced here. I don't feel like there's something, I don't feel like it's a mental imbalance necessarily. I feel like maybe the reason why you guys aren't together already, if you aren't with this person, is because something is not balanced yet. And I feel like with the wheel will be turning and balance will be coming to you, and you'll be getting your man or woman or whatever here. Okay? So your intentions are your feelings, their feelings, their intentions towards you, and where it's heading just looks really good here. I like it. Please comment below with what actually does happen in the next 3 to 6 months. Tarot is a probability calculator. So, I mean, different things happen. You all still have free will, so you never know what happens. So I feel like very strongly that this is going in a good direction for you. So your feelings, you love them. Their feelings, they love you and want to offer you something. Their intentions to come forward with their love offer, I feel, to come forward with their love offer and let you know. And things are turning in a good direction for you guys in the next 3 to 6 months. You might have to fight a little bit. This person on this card is kind of like fighting for balance, trying to fight to make things come out right. And I feel like things will eventually turn in your favor. So that's good for you guys. I like it. And there's the King of Fire at the bottom. Motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic, focus, communicate with vision, be a leader, advice from someone creative. It's not an archangel, it's just the King of Fire. So I feel like this person is this is the same person. Like they love you and they're also a fiery, passionate, or this could be you, a fire sign, a Sagittarius, Leo, Aquarius, Libra, Aries. Those two weren't fire signs, but those are the ones that wanted to come out. So I said to them, this could be you, this could be them. So yeah, you guys, get on it. Let me know how it works out for you, because it looks like it's going to. Definitely going to. So comment below. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment. If you'd like the tip, get a reading, buy a crystal. All the information is in the description box below. All right, y'all. Seraphonite. It's a seraphonite cabochon. It's also got copper in there. It's made of resonance. Very pretty. The question is love reading, basically. How do you feel about them? How does the seeker feel about the person that they're asking about now? How does the seeker feel about the person they're asking about? How does the person they're asking about, their love interest, feel about them? I think I caught a glimpse of the sun, but I'm not sure yet. We'll see what happens. I'm going to move that over there. What are the seekers' love? There's the sun. So whatever I saw was not the sun. For some of you, they feel very warm towards you and they feel loving towards you. We'll see if it comes out in the reading. What are the seeker's person's intentions toward them? What are the seeker's love interests, intentions? How many is that? Intentions. Where is the relationship heading in the next 3 to 6 months? Where is the relationship heading in the next 3 to 6 months? Cool. All right. So far, I haven't really needed a whole lot of clarifiers, but yeah. So how do you feel about them? You want to make something happen with them. You might feel like you want to manifest them in your life. You want to kind of draw them in. You want to use the tools that you have, because you already have all the tools you need to bring them closer to you. And that's what I'm feeling about your emotions toward them. For some of you, you might want to manipulate this person. You might be tempted to do it. I don't recommend it, but do what you want to do. How do they feel about you? Weird. I don't want to do it this way. So the Queen of Swords, she's not really a feelings type of queen. She's more of she might be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. Could even be a Sagittarius, whatever. The signs don't matter as much. This person's probably logical. Could be just kind of standoffish and kind of cold. But these two cards together, they're actually dignified, which means that these two elements work well together. So I feel like there is some passion here. It might be more impulsive kind of rush in, kind of what flames do. You know what flames do when they're being fanned? They kind of flip here and flip there and hither and yon, in and out, in and out. I feel like this kind of energy is a little defensive with all these weapons. This man has a staff. This woman has a sword. It's like they're getting ready to start fighting. You might want them to lay down their sword. You can see the staff and the sword on the table so that you can get in close to them. But I feel like they are kind of defensive here. They're kind of defending themselves. I don't know if you're using actual magic on them. Like, are you using actual magic spells on this person? The reason why they've got their guard up? But I feel like they've got their guard up. They've got walls. They've got defenses here. So if you're going to try and manipulate them, you're going to have to be careful, because you might get, hit with a stick or stabbed with a sword here. But this lady here, I've got this feeling that she's got her hand up, come on. Come on. I got this. I'm going to take you down. I'm not really feeling a whole lot of love here, to be honest. I'm feeling defensive, and when they came out, they were going in opposite directions like this. Maybe she's sending a messenger out to meet you to kind of defend herself here. So, intentions. Why are you guys fight? What is going on here? I feel like someone is repressing the urge to beat someone else up. And they might be looking for a way to do it. But it also might be that there are more than 2 people involved here. Because we've got the magician, we've got the queen, the knight, 5 people on this card kind of battling it out. And then there's this woman who's trying to tame this lion. It's it feels impossible. But where is the relationship headed in the next 3 or 6 months? Something that's not necessarily healthy. I feel like you can get this person if you want them. You can make whatever you want happen here. But it's not going to be healthy. They might be trying to get away from you here. Because there's just so much stuff going. There's a lot of stuff going on here. It's if there is love here, it's buried under so much stuff. Somebody here is obsessed. It feels like somebody here is obsessed. And it's the magician. Okay? So if you feel like they are the magician, they're the ones who are obsessed with getting you in this relationship. If you are being honest with yourself, and you say, okay, that magician is me, then you're the one here who's got the problem. Could be addiction, could be obsession, could be just wanting to be chained to this person. I don't feel like this is a necessarily good thing. I feel like there's a lot of stuff going on. This lady to me, in this instance, seems to be trying to repress this animalistic urge here. The 3 of Wands is somebody who's on a high up mountain looking down with weapons, trying to kind of see how they can get what they want and where they want to go. And there could be more than one person involved here where there's this competition, and that might be what it is. There's competition to get to whoever, the person's trying to get to. And they're determined to kind of beat the competition. And the result is going to be this unhealthy relationship. I encourage you guys to be careful. Okay? Do whatever you're going to do in your life. It's your life. But do try and be careful, because this doesn't look like it's necessarily going to be healthy for anyone. And it looks like it might end up in conflict. there might be a lot of fighting and obsession, addiction, and just feeling chained and bogged down and heavy. That's what I'm feeling right now, is chained, bogged down, and heavy. So you all just be careful. If you are casting spells on people, be very careful. Because you might get more than you bargained for, okay? All right, so yeah, that's it for pile number. Yeah, then there's the high priestess. You might not have the whole story here. Like, if you're you saw someone, you feel like you might love them, you might have fallen head over heels for them. Something here is hidden, and it's not going to end. It's going to end here, I feel like. So just remember that and be careful, and keep your ducks in a row and make sure that you are the one that ends up on top, because you're the one I'm rooting for. You're the one that I'm kind of caring about. I feel like you are the one that I want to win the situation. So get what you want. Just make sure it's actually what you want. Now, I need to go get my cord because my laptop is dying. Okay. So pile number 2 was crazy. But pile number 3, let's see what we're going to get. Uh-oh. Dropped it. This is a lapis lazuli cabochon. It's got, I believe, quartz and pyrite in it. Flat on one side, round on the other side. I feel like that might be, I'm feeling two faces. There's the flat face and the round face. I'm feeling for you guys, just looking at this stone, that someone here may be wearing a false mask. Like, they show you this side, but this is really, their side, the other side, the real side. But we're going to see. How do you feel about the person that you're asking about? How do you feel about your love interest? I want that one. Obviously that one. Okay. Let's move these over here. How does the person that you're asking about, your love interest? I feel like I need to shuffle that some more. How does your love interest feel about you? I saw the page. Oh, wow. That flipped it all the way out, didn't it? I saw the page of wands in there. In this deck, it's a young person leaving someone behind. I would just like to shuffle this deck, but I feel like I need this card. But I wasn't even focused on the question at the time, so let's see what... Queen of Cups. She's a very loving woman, a very kind woman, very generous with her emotions. She's very creative. She isn't necessarily the one you want to be dealing with your finances, but she is the one you want when you need to feel better. Like, you deal with talking to somebody, she's there for you. Now, she bodes well because she's the love queen. She is the queen of love. So that's good, right? What are their intentions toward you? What is the person that you're asking about? What are their intentions toward you? Where is the relationship heading in the next 3 to 6 months? Oops, that one wanted to flip out. Do I want these? There's so many, like, this reading is getting very, very froggy. Like, the cards want to talk. And you, them, their intentions, the relationship, and where it's heading. Okay, so you feel This is if you feel drawn to pile number two. You might want to look at it because they got the magician in that same position last time. So with the Eight of Swords, this might be a Sagittarius. I know I am. I'm a Sagittarius moon anyway, moon and Mercury. And if you don't know, Sagittarius is the only sign that has a weapon, an actual weapon. And as you can see, this person is shooting something, shooting an arrow, out. Looks like an attack, right? The magician is manifesting. It's about manifestation. Could be an actual magician if you're into, the occult and Wicca, hoodoo, voodoo, things of that nature. So this could be them or it could be you. You could be the one casting your intention and wanting to shoot them with your arrow. I'm feeling more like that it's Cupid's arrow instead of, um, more that it's Cupid's arrow instead of like someone really waging an attack. It could be a spiritual attack, but like why? Why is the Eight of Wands here, please? Okay. Huh. That's confusing. The Empress came out. Bodes well for a love reading. Four of Swords does not. It's like and the Hierophant. So it's like loving, kind goddess woman, stagnation involving a commitment. Now I don't know if you guys are in a different relationship with someone else and someone is like attacking your commitment and trying to make it end, like come to an end or at least take a break. But that kind of is what I'm looking at. How do they feel for you? They might feel like they want you, but they don't want the other stuff that's coming with you. Like, it's like they want you, but they want this commitment to not be there. Like, if you're with somebody else, they don't want you to be with that person. They want to attack that. They want to take that down. They want to make that go away by, just erasing it. And then, coming in, I guess, with their, or like I said, these readings can go either way. You might be the person that's in love with someone who's married or in a commitment or married to their job or whatever, and you want to attack it or make it happen, make it go away. But for others of you, this is Cupid's arrow, and you're trying to see if it hit its target. Others of you, you feel like this person is your manifestation. You've been looking for them, and they hit you with their arrow. For others of you, you want to manifest a communication with this person or make something happen very quickly, very swiftly. So yeah, their emotions. They're worried. They that's so weird. In attack, there's a woman being attacked in her bed and she's fighting off this thing. So if you are the one who is sending these messages or like telepathically trying to communicate with them, they've got their swords up and they're fighting off your monsters. Let's get a clarifier for that because that's kind of confusing for their emotions. How do they feel about the Seeker? Please clarify the Nine of Swords here. What are they worried about? Okay, that's two. They might be worried about making an offer because of something that is in the past or should be in the past, or they might be worried about making an offer if you've got children. But these two are good for like how they feel. I feel like they want to offer you something stable. They want to give you this pinnacle here. And there are 4 people on this card, actually. There's one person in the background with the back turn, right? And there's 2 children running toward this, like, grandfather person. You see that? I feel like the grandfather person in the background is them. And this might be a third party kind of situation because there is one person who doesn't know what's going on. There are three or more people could be involved. Like a person with children or a person with a child, and then the other person who doesn't know what's going on, and then, like, stuff going on in the background. So how do they feel about you? I feel like they feel nostalgic. They feel like you actually, this could be a soulmate card too. They might feel like you are a good match for them, and they're worried that you are a good match for them. Like I said, if you are in a relationship, they might feel like you are a good match for them, but the reason why they're not coming forward with their offer is because they're worried you won't accept it because you're already occupied with someone else. Their intentions. Oh. Interesting. Okay, so if we're going along the same storyline where you or they are already in a committed relationship or not, just, committed to something else, doing something else somewhere else, then they might want to cut you free of that. Now, I'm kind of feeling like this might actually be the same person and not just how you feel about them and how they feel about you, but like just the same person, how they feel, what they want in general. But as you can see, there's a man who comes along and cuts this woman free, the Eight of Swords. And once he does that, he comes forward. So I feel like you might be stuck in a situation with the 4. You might be stuck in a commitment with someone else or somewhere else, and they intend to cut you free of that. They intend to take you out of these bindings, and I plugged up my laptop. Why is it not charging? Oh, it's not plugged up. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. This is the reading of interruptions. This is the first time that I've ever done a reading that been interrupted this much by my computer. So anyway, so they cut you free. Whatever is holding you back is gone, and they come forward with their offer. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is a very slow-moving knight, so it might take them a while to actually do this, but their intentions seem to be good. Unless you're happy in your relationship and you don't want to be cut free. But if you're asking about them, and this is you seem like you're pretty ready. Like you're ready to go. But if this is all them, which I'm feeling for some of you, this is all of them, and if you don't resonate with any of this as your emotion, then this would be all them for you. Understand? I hope you understand that. So, if this is them completely and totally and has nothing to do with your emotions at all, they're worried. They want to make something happen very, very quickly, and they want to do it. They're trying to manifest some rapid movement here. And they're worried, I feel like, they're worried that they won't be able to cut you free of this Four of Wands, commitment. This Four of Wands, like happy home somewhere else, so that they can come forward. I feel like this is more of a sneaking energy than a just slow moving. He's slow moving because he's creeping in, not necessarily slow moving because he's trying to take his time. Um, so I feel like their word, they might not be able to cut this loose so they can come forward with this offer, because they might feel like you are their soulmate, or they might feel like you are just someone who's a good match. You might remind them of someone from their past. And interestingly, my card is covering up the other person in the background so that these three people can they're kind of just there happily. The guard that's in the background is someone who seems to be walking away. It's like, I'm going to cut you free. That other person's just going to leave. It's going to be me, you, and the kids, basically, right? If you have children. Or if you don't, that's fine too. So it was this, that. This was up there. That was down there. These things were there. So all that goes over there. So where's the relationship heading? In the next 3 to 6 months. Well, the thing that I'm drawn to the most, it's weird because it's like love, greed, conflict is over, and then conflict, right? So what I'm being drawn to the most are the cards that aren't the most pleasant. And there are kind of 3 of them here. I feel like this is what they want to happen. They want, and like I said before, you actually, just looking at it now, I'm sorry for kind of going off on a tangent here, but you've got 3 cards of soulmate. These are like soulmate indicator cards. If you look at this one, it's the 1111 card, because you've got 1111, right? 1111. It's also a gateway, kind of. Like, if you can look at it, it's like a gateway. This could be a marriage. This could be a happy home, a celebration, a ritual. Why I said ritual could be ritual. It could be a soulmate card, a past life partner card, because it indicates past kind of interactions. And if you don't know this person very well, and you don't know them from a long time ago or whatever, then that could be a past life lover that's coming back, recognizes you in this life, like, I've seen you before. We've done this before. Let's do it again. Seven of Wands, as you can see. Where is this relationship headed? Conflict. And this card is generally one about options in the original Rider-Waite Tarot deck. In this deck, as you can see, this man has made a choice. He's taken it. He looks kind of like enamored with this treasure that he's got, right? So I kind of feel like this comes first. I'm gonna beat the shit out of the other people. I'm gonna just take the competition out. This man in the middle, I feel like it's the one that kind of wins it all, because he's up there. He's the one with the biggest stick, I feel. It just looks bigger, I guess. And he's really got like some air on him, and he's jumping and just whipping the crap out of everybody. Or so it looks. So that comes first, right? And this comes first. Or second, where the battle is over. Someone has won. This is the one that's standing up in the middle. Standing there. Won, victorious. And then the booty, the booty. That was funny how that came out. The spoils of war come out, all of these options are there, and this person chooses the treasure, and I think whatever was in that cup up there, they also choose that. And he looks just kind of greed is what I'm feeling, like greed and kind of obsession, kind of like I got what I wanted. I got my hands on what I wanted. And I am going to move right along, slip right in there. Oh, your house fell apart. Your relationship isn't going well. I'm so sorry. Let me give you a hug because, I want to get my hands on what I want to get my hands on. So, where is this relationship headed? Conflict. Somebody wins. The spoils of war go to the winner. And then this connection goes on here. So, y'all have some interesting things here to deal with, and I feel like I want to give you guys another card because this is trippy as hell. Do you have any other messages for pile number 3? Is the Ace of Wands. What is the Ace of Wands referring to? What is the Ace of Wands referring to? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, pile number 2 got the Wheel of Fortune too, which was weird. I think it was pile number 2, got the Magician, the Wheel of Fortune, and I think that's it. So somebody wants the wheel to turn in their favor. It's just like the Wheel of Fate or, luck or whatever. This is a passionate new beginning, and the Wheel of Fortune where, when it turns, your luck turns with it. So it seems like for you guys, the wheel is turning. Generally, you don't necessarily have any choice over how the wheel turns. But yeah, I hope it all kind of works out for you. You got a lot of strength. You got a lot of wands. Let me look at it again. See if there's anything else for anybody else. Put that over there. I feel like I need more room for this. It's been interesting. The last few times I've been doing readings, I come across like one reading that's weird that kind of pulls me in. And I'm like, I'm going to look at that again because that is just trippy as hell. So what's supposed to be your emotions, but that might not be yours. The 9, the 6, that their intentions for you where the relationship is heading. Trying to see if I can see anything else. The relationship definitely looks like it's heading into conflict, for sure. Conflict and spoil getting. Their intentions. You've got a lot of wands here. Wand, there's 8 of wands. There's a wand on the Magician card. The 4 of wands. Huh. You got the 4, the 5, the 7, and the 8 of wands. And those are all the ones of conflict. So I'm looking like the home card here. Then it kind of escalates to conflict at home. And then like more conflict at home, right? Conflict involving this home. Maybe an attack on the home, which is why I'm kind of feeling like this Magician card here is them and not you, because I feel like this is your home that they're attacking. And that links into their intentions where they are, this is your house. They attack your house. It's like they come in, they feel like you're tied up in your house. Maybe they feel like you're trapped in a situation, and they come in there and they cut you free. And then they kind of like, look, come with me if you want to live. And then I feel like it's coming to your house. Like the conflict is being sent to your house, and it's causing conflict inside of your house. Whatever the commitment you have is, right? And they come in and you also have the 8 and the 9 of wands. They come in, and the reason why they're worried is because they're doing it in a stealthy way, which links into the magician, where the magician is all about kind of manipulating energy to get what you want of it, manifesting whatever it is that you want, like starting a journey. Like after you finish with the fool, you go into the magician and you make things happen. So it's like they're in this magician kind of like state, and they move slowly. They creep along. They look like they're just moving slowly, but they actually are moving with purpose. So yeah, guys, if you don't want this person, you might need to protect yourself because they seem kind of determined to get here. Now, is there anything else that I'm missing? I'm asking my guides here because this is a strange reading. I recommend that you watch number 2 because that one was weird too. These two go together. Man coming forward with an offer. He's got this pinnacle and he's bringing it to your house. So anyway, guys, I know this is getting long. It was just interesting to look at. I apologize if you guys kind of got bored. There's the ace at the bottom. There are 3 aces here, guys. There's the ace of cups, the ace of wands, and the ace of pentacles. I feel like this is somebody who's pretty determined to give you passion, love, and provide for you. But it just feels like something here is causing a lot of conflict for them and some worry. And I believe it's this home here. So just keep that in mind. I hope this made sense to you guys. If it did not, that's fine. I realized this one was weird. And yeah, just yeah. So that's the end of it. This has just got me so weird. It's got me like drawn in here. But anyway, that's the end. I'm doing personal readings. They're not this sloppy, I promise. It's just strange. I am doing personal readings. I accept tips and donations. I'm also selling crystals on eBay if you'd like. Yeah, if you want to contact me, description box below. I will see you guys in the next video. Ta-ta for now.